Okay, so what we have here is all of the runners of the Hukabane Mark III. Hukabane is from Super Robot Wars series, which I have yet to play. I really want to get into it. It's just that there are barely any games that's properly patched. It's, I guess, around estimated 1 to 144 scale uh, high grade kit, and it has a sizable amount of runners, which would be surprising. Very surprising amount of yellow parts, and surprising amount of V-fins? Why are there so many V-fins? How many does it have? It has like one. Huh, that's weird. Well, regardless, the plastic quality doesn't look that good. It's certainly shiny. Looks very similar to the Bond models. It doesn't feel brittle. At least I hope so, because the white, I think this is supposed to be pure white, but it's kind of looking like it's aging a bit. The box smelled really old too, so I just hope this thing doesn't fall apart. Speaking about the box, the art on here doesn't look that good. Don't get me wrong, the mech, I'm not gonna call it a mobile suit, cause it's not a Gundam. No matter how much it looks like it, it's not a Gundam. The mech here looks real good. The art does not. The art sucks. And the manual picture sucks as well. You can really see the pixels. I don't know if you can see them, but in reality this is like, I don't know, a 380p image or something. It's not that good, but I think it's serviceable. This kit would look awesome. I just need to build it first. I'm not looking for great articulation. I'm looking for how cool it looks. You know why? Because it looks like it's from the Titans test team. Yeah, Titans test team. Hazel, Woundwort, Hazenflay, those guys. Looks like he belongs to them. To be honest. Look at that color scheme, doesn't it look like it's from the Titans? It would look real good with them on my collection too. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to building this kit. I know it's not that good in articulation, but still, I just gotta need to give it a bit more love than other Bandai kits would have, and it would look really cool. I don't know if this is actually a bootleg, because it's the only Hukabane not Hukabane Boxer, that's a different kit. It's the only Hukabane Mark III kit that I've seen so far, so I don't believe it's a bootleg. At least I hope so. Someone gave me this as a gift, and I'm really thankful for it. So I'll be right back and build this kit real quick, give it a bit of a review for you guys, and see you later. Okay, I'll give you the negatives on this kit. This kit's plastic is not that good. It's very shiny and very brittle, mainly because I think it's old, especially the white plastic. It's very brittle, and the yellow ones too. The build, mainly on the upper torso, the polycaps on the upper torso and the polycap inside the head is kind of annoying because they get pushed out of place, since, I don't know, their connection is way too loose, I guess. I don't know, just be careful on those parts. And connecting the V-fin is also scary because it's connected by a very small peg. At the very least, you get another replacement part in case you break this one. So yeah, there are also tons upon tons of seam line, but because of its age, I think that's understandable. It's on par with the seam lines of early A to Z kits, such as Hazel's and stuff. So I think that's understandable. Okay, that's pretty much all of the negative. This kit is a monster for its time. I would think, besides the plastic quality, the skirts here also, there are dips in the plastic. But look, there is no stickers. Everything is part separated. Those whites, those yellows on the shoulders, normally Bandai kits would make those stickers, but these are separate parts. If it would just focus, these are separate parts. Oh my god. And I was looking for the camera stickers for the head. I didn't see anything. I was worried that I had to paint it myself, but no, it came in pre-printed. And that's pretty awesome. Even the missile pods, look at that beautiful thing right there. It looks so cool. It looks so impressive. Everything is part separated. It's very color accurate. It's already color accurate, so you don't need to paint this thing. All I recommend is try to remove all of the seam lines, which is kind of tedious on this kit since it has tons upon tons. I'm not gonna mention. Let's just say the seam lines of early Bandai high grades are present here, shoulders, legs, stuff like that. And give it a top coat and it would look nice. Actually, not nice. This would look awesome. So yeah, just treat those pesky seam lines and pesky knob marks, give it a flat coat, and this would look at home with your AOZ kits. Yeah, it really looks like an AOZ kit. Okay, moving from the aesthetics of this kit, let's talk about the articulation. The shoulders have ball joints. The elbows are surprisingly double jointed. I was not expecting that when I was building this kit. Damn. There are some loose parts here. Mostly this part on the arm. The left one's okay. The things here, these are super loose and you can't really do anything about it, so just be careful around those. They're not that loose, but just be careful. Wrists are on a ball joint. Arm can move up 90 degrees along with that ball joint on the shoulder. The waist can swivel all around. If you pull it out slightly, there's also a slight ab crunch and arc back motion. The backpacks can move up and down here on the peg. These missile pods can open. They're really hard to close, completely close sometimes. They tend to pop out. And these can move independently in ball joints. Head can move up and down. It's not double jointed, so very just simple head things. And just be careful because this head tends to pop off quite a bit because the connection is too tight. Let's pop off the thing here for now. And this is quite an interesting lower unit. So leg moves up that far, and since the back skirts are the same, it has articulation on the back too, so leg moves back that far, which, oh my god, that is actually impressive. The legs are just in ball joints, so it moves up. I told you it's kind of loose, so let's leave that out for a bit. They don't really hinder that much in the grand scheme of things, but they do tend to pop out. Legs move out that much. Pretty impressive for ball joints. And look at this, swivel in and swivel out. Most of that is in the ball joint simply because of the design. Yeah, that's pretty impressive for a ball joint. Technically the leg can swivel on itself. It's kind of harder though. It can swivel, but mostly it just swivels on the ball joint itself. The leg has a double joint, but it's just around over 90 degrees. I'm still glad it has that. Everything is part separated, as you can see. Those white accents and yellow accents there. The leg can move back that far, which is okay, I guess. The side to side motion is below average, but the forward motion is surprisingly well, here you can see why the forward motion would be really good, since this part can move up and down. You can just put it back in. The leg can move forward really far. Just be careful because it tends to pop out. As you can see, articulation isn't really its strong suit, but since it's a really old kit, I kind of understand. Plus, it's not really the main attraction of this kit. The main attraction of this kit is all of those separated colors. I mean, they look so good. And having an average pretty much just average. Articulation is good enough for me. I treat this as an AOZ kit, just looking badass standing up, and it does the job well. Plus it's pretty cheap, so what's the harm? Articulation aside, next up are the accessories. First up is this boomerang weapon shuriken thing. I don't know. I haven't really played the game, so I don't know what this actually is. But it looks cool. It would be cooler if it actually can be used somewhere on the kit, but no, it just sits on the back looking badass. I don't really know how to use this thing other than just being stored on the back of the arm like this. There are also a pair of closed fists, one open support hand for the graviton rifle, and a holding hand for the graviton rifle, which looks really badass. This thing looks like a beast, and it is a beast. When I was watching the sprites for this mech, it's not really a mobile suit, isn't it? So it just mounts on the arm securely and clips on this part, and there we go. It stays there securely, which is really cool. And don't forget about the missile pods. I would consider those accessories because those actually act like funnels, I guess. I mean, this whole pod acts like a funnel, but doesn't really advertise on anywhere in the manual, and it's in a ball joint, so I can't really use it as a funnel. And the last one is an extra face, and you can see that it is pre-printed. The eyes is pre-printed right there. It's pre-printed right there, and the face can be switched rather easily, just pulling it down. And look, it's already pre-printed there. This is a more non-traditional Gundam face. The other one has the mouth vents, this one has none. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the accessories. Every single one looks really cool. One doesn't really have a use, but I guess it's still cool. The verdict on this kit, if you can still find it these days, this one was a really old one. The smell of the box tells it all, and the color of the plastic of the white. But if you ever stumble upon one at a cheap price, I got this for $15, 15 USD, so it was pretty much a good price for what you get. This is a really cool kit. It's already color separated in every part, and every part, and also has freaking back skirt articulation, which is really surprising. I recommend this kit, just not for beginners though. This needs a lot of treatment to look perfect, but it still really looks cool right out of the box. So yeah, thank you for watching, and this really blows my mind for a really old kit, and see you on the next video.